what's kind of some practical advice you could give any of these entrepreneurs to help them with getting some certainty around creating their systems and creating their potential financial path?
Yeah, I'll actually share something that a colleague of mine from the UN just shared with me even a week ago. We were working on a deal, and he says to me, he said, Ivy, focus goes where the cash flows. And it's something that we know, but it really stuck in my mind again, because whether you are the musician and what binds us all together, whether you're the mega corporate government official or the entrepreneur, musician, whatever, if you really think about, okay, so you've got your idea, or you're trying to figure out, if you will, what that idea is. Okay, the first thing is, what is it that you really want to do? Excuse me, I'm sorry. Like I said, it's the summer here, and I've got a summer cold.
Yeah, that's the worst. I feel for you, really.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
If you hear my sniffling. But the first thing is really getting clear on the vision of what is inspiring you to move forward, because getting clear on that first is so critically important, because whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur or brand new, or you're the musician or whatever, or you're the entrepreneur, you're going to fight against 99% of the people around you, including your loved ones.
Oh,
that are going to,
hello.
Yeah, hello, right? Word, that are going to be like, this is ridiculous, this is silly, it's never going to happen. You are going to get thrown daggers 24/7 every day until, and even after the moment that you've actually achieved your dreams. So being real clear on it is, and your why, that whole Simon Sinek,
right? The whys.
Start with why. That's going to be the fuel that helps you navigate past all the no's. But right on the heels of a very clear vision, a very clear why, because that's going to be the passion fuel that gears you through everything. The third thing is getting very clear on what is the business value. And this goes for you whether you are running a nonprofit or a for-profit kind of initiative. Because again, I can promise you, if you're running an organization and everybody's kumbaya, yay, we're all mission, that's going to grow and have a life of its own. But if you're here to build something sustainable for the future that people are really invested in, I don't care what anybody says. And this is kind of the real talk that we do here at EBW in the business school, is women will say we're here for mission and purpose and all that. But at the end of the day, everybody's got to put food on their table.
Oh, and I say every keynote, every speech that I do, that's what I talk about. That's it, right? At the end of the day, you got to put food on the table, and it is about money. But I love what you said about mission, because without that, it's hollow. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And especially for women, we can,
because women aren't hollow.
Yeah, 90% of why we do anything, women, the stats are because 90% of what we earn, whether it's 2 pennies or $1 bajillion, we reinvest it into our families, communities, ultimately the world. We're all about impact, and we can smell fake a mile away. So one of the things, we have a financial advisor class, and this is actually really interesting because we're now trying to train certified financial advisors. We're not certifying them as advisors. That is not our business. But a lot of them are really struggling to sell into the fastest growing segment, which is women and diverse leaders. And part of why they're struggling is because, mark my words, they are all trained to appear as the expert. We know finance.
I wrote a song about them, Ivy.
I got to hear this song.
It's on my singing.
You get what I'm talking about.
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. And I deal with, most of my clients are finance and fintech or audiences. And I just grab them by the neck and I tell them, stop saying the same thing. You're not getting through to anyone in that way. Right? I'm sorry, but I really, So what are you doing with them again? Sorry, say what you were saying.
No, I'm so appreciative. I'm like, because this is something that we really need to tackle together because truly, and it's been this aha moment, but it's almost like it's your mess is your message. And financial advisors, like if you think about women, if you try to talk finance and money to women head on, we're going to Heisman you. It's money. It's you're trying to sell me something. Like you're not going to break through.
Yeah.
And the fastest way to break through is for a financial advisor to be like, well, this is the crap storm that I went through. And this is the thing that I've learned. And this is what inspired me to be a financial advisor. And that, even that one thing, your message, that is the one thing that the majority of them are taught not to do, because they're supposed to be the expert. And I was like, that's going to work great in the dude world, and especially the white dude world. God love you. And I always say we're never going to elevate if we're not collaborating with the guys. But that is a totally different ball game than working with women. And so it's things like this that we're teaching. But that's why it's so important for all of us to come together, because the world is transforming. Our global economy is transforming. Our economy is beginning, where women are already controlling the global wallet spend. We're controlling the United States wallet spend. And it's like, if you really want to break through and empower women to not just spend money on their families, but really invest in themselves to create jobs and opportunities.
Absolutely.